Have you ever felt like you've been knocked down? Not just once, but over and over again. Life has this way of throwing curveballs when we least expect them. You might be facing a setback at work, a struggle in your personal life, or maybe you just feel like you can't catch a break. It's that feeling of hitting a wall, and then another one, and another one after that. It's exhausting, isn't it? It can make you question everything, wondering if you have what it takes to keep going. There's a powerful piece of wisdom that speaks directly to this struggle. It's from the book of Proverbs, and it says, "Though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." Now, let's unpack that for a moment. 7 times. In ancient texts, the number 7 often represents completion or perfection. So, this isn't just about falling a literal 7 times. It's about falling completely, repeatedly, to the point where it feels like there's no getting back up. It's about facing what feels like total and utter defeat. But the verse doesn't end there, and that's the most important part. They rise again. This isn't a maybe, or a sometimes, or a with a little bit of luck. It's a statement of fact. It's a promise of resilience. The focus isn't on the falling, it's on the rising. It tells us that the true measure of a person isn't whether they stumble, but whether they get back up. Falling is part of the human experience. Nobody is immune to it. We all make mistakes. We all face failures. We all have moments where we feel we've hit rock bottom. Think about some of the most inspiring stories you know. They are almost never about people who had an easy, straight path to success. They're about people who failed, who were rejected, who were told they weren't good enough, but they refused to stay down. They embody this proverb. They fell maybe 7 times. Maybe 70 times 7. But each time, they found the strength, the courage, and the faith to rise again. Their stories inspire us because they show us what's possible. They show us that our failures don't have to define us. So what does it take to rise again? It starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing a fall as a final destination, we can see it as a detour. It's a moment to pause, to learn, and to gather strength for the next step. Each time you get back up, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting with experience. You're starting with the lesson the fall taught you. You're a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser, and a little more prepared for what's ahead. This rising isn't always a dramatic, movie-like moment. Sometimes, rising again is quiet. It's the decision to get out of bed when you want to hide from the world. It's sending that email after a rejection. It's forgiving yourself for a mistake. It's taking one small, tiny step forward when every part of you wants to stand still. These small acts of courage are what build the momentum to rise completely. It's about having faith, not just in a higher power, but also in your own capacity for resilience. It's about believing that your current situation is not your final conclusion. So, if you're in a season of falling right now, I want you to hear this loud and clear. It is not the end. You are not defeated. This is just a chapter, not the whole story. Remember, they promise, though you may fall 7 times, you will rise again. Embrace the process. Learn the lesson. And when you're ready, take that first step to get back on your feet. You are so much stronger than you think. You have an incredible capacity for resilience, built right into you. You are made to rise. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. We're building a community of risers here, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Share this with someone who might need to hear it today. Until next time, keep rising.